Hey everyone, it's Justin from Black Bear Creative again. And today I feel like it's a good day to go through how to create a clear brand message. I guess the question is, do you feel like your brand is getting the right type of customers, like the good quality customers or good quality leads for new possible customers? If you feel like you're attracting the wrong type of people, then normally it could be down to a very unclear brand message. So if you don't have a clear brand message, then this can cause confusion with your staff and your customers. So these are some quick tips on how to create a clear brand message. And so I hope you find it helpful. So the first thing is to identify your current perceived brand message. So you need to know where you're currently how you're currently being perceived. The best way to do this is very simple. Just ask people, ask your customers, ask your employees, external suppliers, get them to tell you in their own words what your brand is about. And this will help you sort of get a baseline or figure out, okay, we are here and this is not where we want to be. So now we know where to go, where we can push forward to get to where we want to get to. So the next thing you need to do is to define and develop your brand message. One of the best ways to do this is to define your ideal customer. So the perfect customer, the customer that you want to get more of, you love working with, that you love doing business with, that keeps you in business. The goal is to try and figure out who this person is. So you can do this by creating 3 to 4 customer profiles or personas. With this, the devil's in the details. So give them a name, create them as a person, as an individual rather than a collective group. So once you've given them a name, then go through just basic details about them. So their demographic, where they live and how they live, their backstory, so where they are in life. This can be reflected through their age and, are they just married? Are they young? Are they retired? And any important life experiences that may cause them to have issues where your business can solve. So then we go through their needs. So pretty much what is the actual problem they're having and how can you, whether your products or services can solve them. When defining your ideal customer, the last thing is finding out how you can exceed their expectations. Once you figured out their overall pain points and how you can solve them, what can you do extra? What can you do to go above and beyond to make their overall experience over the moon? And this is a great way to sort of see how you can implement things within your service or product that can just go above and beyond what your competitors are doing. So have a think and see if there's any ways you can just take that extra step and just go beyond your customers' expectations. So the next thing to do is to define your core brand messaging. So this is going through how your brand sounds, how you should write content for your brand. What does it feel like to interact with the brand? So you do this through finding out your brand attributes and its values, figuring out its X factor, or what makes it different compared to your competitors, and creating a sort of a persona around that. And with that, applying it to all your marketing collateral, advertising or messaging you're doing, make sure those attributes and values are constantly being used throughout everything. So another thing you can do is create a tagline. So a tagline is a short, memorable phrase that summarizes your brand, essentially. So the goal is to keep it simple, short and sweet. And if you find it hard to create one on your own, just hire a copywriter or someone to do it for you. It's so small and deceivingly looks like it's easy to do, but it's actually quite difficult. So don't be afraid to outsource it and get someone to help you. So this is often used in your marketing collateral, and it's a great way to boil down your core messaging into 3 to 4 words. So another important step is to create clarity around your brand messaging within your business. So to ensure that your brand is being represented consistently within your business, make sure that you let your staff and your anyone that's working for you know who the ideal customers are. What are the brand attributes? What's the personality of the brand? If they don't know, then they can't reflect that when interacting with your customers, and then you don't have that consistency. So ensure everybody in the organization knows on what the brand is and how to reflect that in their everyday operations. So the last one, and one of the most important points, is keep everything consistent with your marketing collateral. So your brand identity, your logo, your website, anything that your brand touches, make sure it's consistent. Make sure it looks like it came from the same company. This is very important in terms of a long-term strategy as well. So keep it consistent, and yeah, pretty much they're my main tips. Hopefully you find them useful. If you have any questions, as usual, feel free to email us at info@blackbearcreative.com.au, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've got any ideas for more content, then yeah, feel free to let us know. We're always looking to create new videos and new content and anything that's useful for you. So yeah, keep in touch, and thanks for watching.